Hey guys, welcome to class today on April 28th. Figured I'd do a kind of a quick, easy day. Yesterday there was 5 problems, so today I think I'm just going to go over those 5 problems and not assign you any more work for today. Next couple days we're going to do a mix of surface area and volume together to make sure you can keep them separate. And that'll be pretty much wrapping up this unit. So we'll look to start the next unit the following week of May 4th, and also the grading is going to be a little bit different. So you're going to get real assignments posted on Google Classroom a little bit more frequently. So you should be turning those in weekly starting next week. There'll be more information coming home on that. So just be aware that that's coming up here in the future starting next week. So for now, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. So we had number 1, length times width times height here for the first one. So volume is going to be equal to, and it doesn't really matter which one you say is which, 14 times 6 times 8. So I just got to multiply those together. Feel free to use your calculator to help you out. 14 times 6 times 8, and you get 672, and it's volume, so it's cubic centimeters. Okay, we're going to continue to do in terms of pi for any of the cylinders and cones. So for number 2, we plug in pi 8 squared times 12. 8 squared is 64. So we're going to leave pi in there, so we just got to do 64 times 12. You get 768 times pi cubic centimeters, or centimeters cubed. Okay. Number 3 here. Now be careful on number 3. It tells us, again, I said this yesterday at the end of the video, 10 is the diameter all the way across. So when I go to plug in the radius, it's half of that, 5. So we get 5 squared times 9 divided by 3. We get pi times 25 times 9 divided by 3. Gives us 225 pi divided by 3, which is a grand total of, I do 225 divided by 3, we get 75 pi cubic feet, or feet cubed. Okay, so step-by-step examples of how to do the work for number 1, number 2, and number 3. We did talk about how to do surface area of these two, so we'll mix some of those in tomorrow, where we say find the volume and the surface area of a shape and just get practice being able to do both. We did not do surface area of cones or pyramids, so you won't get surface area for those. Just to make the video go a little bit easier, I already did parts of 4 and 5 here, because both of these formulas have capital B, big B, which stands for the area of the base in it. So the area of the base is the area of this green side. It's a triangle. So for number 4, the area of the base is, well, the formula for the area of a triangle is base times height of the triangle divided by 2. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 divided by 2 is 6. So now I can go ahead and continue with the volume formula. Now that I know big B is 6 and H is 11, I simply get 66 cubic centimeters for the volume. So you can see here, finding the area of the base was arguably harder, or not, certainly not any harder than finding the volume of the whole problem here. So hit that little side problem. Okay, number 5, the area of the base, it's not a triangle anymore, so it's not base times height divided by 2. This is a rectangle, 8 by 7, so it's base times height, or length times width if you want to call it that. 7 times 8 would be the 2 dimensions of our rectangle, which is 56. So now I'm able to plug in for capital B in my volume formula. I know that that's area of the base is 56. The height of my pyramid is 6. So I'm going to plug that in. And I'll divide the whole thing by 3. 56 times 6 is 336. I divide that by 3. I think that'll be maybe 112. Yep, you get 112 inches cubed, or cubic inches. Okay, so that's all the different types of volume. We did all the different shapes. This was a pyramid. This was a triangular prism. Okay. We had a rectangular prism, a cylinder, and a cone. Those are all the shapes that we talked about, finding the volume of, and then we could also find the surface area of any prism or cylinder that we did that before. So hopefully you did pretty well on that, and you made any corrections on either of the problems that you got wrong. But like I said, I'll make this just more about going over today, kind of a quick one of just going over the quiz, and then tomorrow I'll give you more example problems for you to try, where I'll have you find the surface area and volume of a prism or a cylinder as we move forward. And then we'll probably do like a little practice test that won't count for right now. And then like I said, next week we're going to get an update on how everybody's going to be grading for the whole school district, starting for the 4th quarter, really starting next week in May. So you'll have a couple of assignments a week. I think I'm going to try to keep it where you're going to be turning in just a couple of problems each day, like I have been doing after the lessons, and then at the end of every week I'm going to do like what I'll call a mini quiz. It'll be shorter than my regular quizzes, just a couple of questions, but that'll be kind of how we are assessing for the 4th quarter, to figure out what your grades will be. And so just be aware for that. All right, so have a good rest of your Tuesday. It's a really nice day today. I didn't want to bog you down with a bunch of math work. I know you guys got work for some of your other subjects too, and I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye.